Hi Gemini, welcome to She-ruhz Tarot. Today's read's a general read for the collective of Gemini. That means anybody that has Gemini anywhere in their chart, this message is meant for you. May not necessarily be your message, it might be a message for the person sitting next to you that has Gemini in their chart. Please know I truly intend to get this message directed to you. I do need to give you a heads up. This is a general message that is spirit led, and at times it can go off the board of what I have intent on the cards. Hasn't today so far, but do need to give you a heads up about that. I also need to give you a heads up in regards to if this is a message about an individual. Throughout the month that you're interacting with an individual, a specific individual of interest, the message can get a little flip-floppy. It can be a message directed to you about them, to them about you, their intent towards you, your intent towards them. It can get a little crazy. So I do encourage you to pay close attention, apply where appropriate, but I do ask that you don't force a message to fit your situation. Allow it to flow so that it can be smooth sailing. Okay? Like I said, this is a monthly read, April 2022, but we go by week, so it summarizes each week of what you may encounter throughout each week. For the most part, the overall energy sums up the entire month, and it's each step towards that overall energy. But sometimes it can be something that steps in that week that kind of throws a twig or a root that trips you up and puts you on a different path for a brief moment and then brings you back. Only you will know as you travel down the path with each week. So I encourage you to put this in your favorites or to journal it, something so that you can go back and review each week as it goes, as it proceeds. And by the second week, you should recognize whether or not this is truly or is not your message. For the most part, if you do not feel comfortable with this message, you don't feel like it's your message, I definitely encourage you to go observe your other natal chart zodiacs. And please allow your intuition to guide you towards those. If you feel drawn to more than one, then be not afraid to go observe those as well, because Spirit may have more than one message for you that is, pertinent and maybe even imperative. All right. So with all that being said, I would like to ask Spirit to come forward and assist Gemini in opening their eyes to see, ears to hear, heart to feel, and intuition to discern the message they are about to receive. Please keep in mind also, as with any tarot read, that it is completely up to you whether or not you wish to take in this message or disregard it. That is the lovely thing about free will. All right, so let's begin. This is first week, second week, third week, and fourth week, so you can follow along. Overall energies here. We'll look at the bottom of the deck to kind of do a little quick delve of the deeper intent, or a deeper intent. So I did not get to ask a message, so we're going to put that back in here and do a little quick shake here. All right, so general message. Wow, okay. For Gemini, first week. I think those are the same cards that came out. That's crazy. General message for Gemini second week, April 2022, please. General message for Gemini, whoa, okay, second week. Third week for Gemini, April 2022, please. General message for Gemini, April 2022. Third week, please. Third week for Gemini, April 2022. General message for Gemini, please. Thank you. Fourth week for Gemini. General message, April 2022. Fourth week for Gemini, please. Fourth week of April. Thank you. Overall energy. the Empress, the Mother. Two of Cups, Two of Cauldrons on the bottom of the deck. Nine of Swords. Feeling a little stressed about some choices that need to be made in regards to something illegal. Doing something, yeah. I'm really getting the notion of marriage here. I'm really feeling this is in regards to being married or a commitment of some form. Legalities, documents, and for the most part, doing what's right. Okay, so we're going to do a quick overview. Then we'll break out the other deck to do some fine tuning and see if we can get a little more deeper here to help you. All right, so for the overall energy, we have the Mother, which is, of course, the Empress in regular tarot. This is the Celtic tarot, though. And that is creating something new, nurturing it to life, and helping it to grow. And it can also be Libra, Taurus as well. Okay, so for the first week, we have the Ace of Cauldrons, which is the Ace of Cups, and the Six of Cauldrons, which is the Six of Cups. So a new love with somebody from the past, possibly. And then this is the confusing part. We have all of those in reverse, and then we have a couple that popped out as a surprise read here. So for the second week, we have the Knight of Cups in reverse. So somebody's being manipulative. Page of Cups in reverse. Manipulative, selfish, holding back, harsh, and that's a loss of stability, and like you're losing out on your forever after. We have the Three of Wands. We've called in on our wish. We've sent out the request for our wish to come in, and we're maintaining the belief that we will achieve it. However, things are pretty downtrodden right here. So overall, we're still maintaining the belief that we are going to get what we've put out there and are calling in, and we're waiting for it to come, even with this obstacle in the way here. So for the third week, we have the Five of Wands, which is, there's a dispute, an argument, possibly, but working it out is what I was just told. Working it out, figuring it out, and working it out. And then for the fourth week, we have the High Priestess. Now, this can be water element. It's actually Pisces itself. So, could be water element that you're dealing with, Pisces. But more like using our intuition, delving within ourself, and using our own inner knowledge, our own intuition to guide us. Well, this second week is just a mess because you've got a renewal of love, and it could be, a child or just somebody from the past. But all right, let's do some clarification here for you. So we'll start with the Mother, please. I love it when they decide to fly everywhere. Not. Sarcasm is my best friend. Okay, so we have the Five of Swords that kind of landed like that, and then we have Four of Swords there, and then the Eight of Swords there. Woo, a lot of air, a lot of air, a lot of air. So not knowing which way to go because of a pretty harsh argument, feeling rather betrayed and forced into a position that you're not wanting to be. Definitely feeling trapped overall. So Libra or Taurus, the mother energy, one that is a mother or one that is impressive as a mother, nurturing figure, one that holds the house together, the one that bakes the cookies. It can be masculine, feminine, but it's one that runs the household, literally. You got the one that goes to work and brings in the money, but you have the one that's the backbone of the home. And that's who this is. We're feeling trapped because of, some harsh words that were being spoken. Don't know which direction to go, don't know which way to go, don't know what to do. Trying to figure out how to make things work. Recognizing that, basically shit has hit the fan. Basically shit has hit the fan. Things are coming to an end. And it's a complete understanding of that, or dawning in an understanding. So please clarify the Ace of Cauldron and Six of Cauldron for the first week of April, please. And remember, that's the overall energy, so apply where appropriate. Please clarify. Oh, there we go. Let's see what we got here. And that's how they fell. Eight of Wands. Heading towards being an upright. So we're working on moving towards this. But somebody's got like a massive temper. Somebody may be, a cheater. There may be somebody else in the background that you're not aware of. Thinking that we're going to have love, thinking that we're going to have, oh, yep, that's what that is. Okay. So we think that we're going to be moving towards a new love with somebody from the past that you've known for quite a while, but they playing games. They a game player. Yeah. Seven of Swords. They're not doing right. You know it deep down inside. Because I guess maybe it's happened in the past. You think maybe that he's changed? Okay, so that explains all of this negativity here. That explains that with this King of Wands in reverse. All of this King of Cups in reverse and the King of Swords in reverse and the King of Wands. This dude is, and it's a masculine energy. It's an imposing energy. Nasty. It's a nasty individual. Yeah, they're nasty. They hold their cup back. They don't really give of themselves, and they definitely aren't intending to have anything stable at all. But you still maintain the belief that there will be something out of that. I don't need to clarify that. That's pretty clear now. After clarifying the first week, now we understand that this is continuing on into the second week. So there must be a fight that occurs or a disagreement, or you have words with them or whatever. Please clarify the Five of Wands. Third week, April 2022, please. Please clarify the Five of Wands. Third week, April 2022, please. Rats. Okay. Well, that's how it fell. So that's how it is. Ah, truth is spoken. That is exactly what I was just told. The truth is spoken. The truth is spoken. Okay. And we recognize that a stand needs to be taken. And some healing needs to be done because this is just a little too much to deal with. Yep. Okay. So that's the third week. All right. And that sums up the third week. The truth will be spoken. It'll be a dispute, an argument, trying to figure things out, try to have a new beginning. But overall, it's going to lead to an argument, a disagreement. Please clarify a High Priestess, fourth week, April 2022 for Gemini, please. Please clarify the High Priestess, 4th week, April 2022. Queen of Wands. Being confident in oneself and your glorious individual. Yes. Taking all the power and confidence within yourself. Using your intuition to lead you towards your 10 of Pentacles. Towards your forever after. Ah, yes. Very nice. So you are going to celebrate the fact that you are going to call in your own, you're going to manifest your own wish. So you're going to maintain the belief that you can receive your wish of what you're wanting. It may not necessarily be this individual. This is good, but you are going to make a decision to move towards being strong, having looked at the whole picture, and create your own exciting new beginning with somebody that is worth your time. 2 of Cups. And they're, financially stable, independent, and single. That's a good thing. Very, very good. Okay, so that is your read. And that is actually quite a ways in. I do want to point that out, how deep I went into the deck. So it's not like immediate. It's going to be some time frame lapsing between this situation in April and getting to that next individual. So obviously, and the number 3 is coming to me, so 3 months maybe of doing some healing time, and then maybe something will occur from that. Every individual is different. Every situation is different. But let's have a look about the energies in here. You can be very well dealing with, like I said earlier, a Pisces, or you can have Pisces in your charts. Please keep that in mind. Taurus, Libra, Cancer, Aquarius, and I do want to point out Libra is out here twice. So I do want to point that out. All right, guys. So with all that being said, I look forward to next week's read to find out what is headed toward you. And until then, may all your choices and decisions be blessed.